Glen, many congratulations. You just swept aside James Wade here at the Winter Gardens. Sum up how you're feeling right now.
I couldn't get my head around why he wasn't thrown as well as James Wade can. I think in my statement before, James has probably been the best player over the past 3 months. And his third dart, he was virtually walking each time. So I was having a battle with myself. Am I doing something wrong? Am I too slow? Is there something? And that's probably where I need to get a little bit more aggressive and not worry about what other people think. But I couldn't get my head around why he was not playing as well as he could.
Maybe a little bit disrespectful to yourself, do you think?
Because I'm a fairly nice guy. I just want to win and win nicely, where James would say, well done, Glenn. And he brushed my hand and went off the stage, and I was like, you know, is that something? Hello, Jay. Is that something I've done? Like, is that me? I would never try to win disrespectfully. I would just try to win, and yeah, I was disappointed with the average. I could see him at the left-hand side there. I was having around about 100, so clearly something went wrong in the last few legs. I'm in the semi-final of the World Matchplay. Why am I worried about James Wade? Why am I worried about how slow I am? Why am I worried about anything? I'm just, you know, just the whole of Middlesbrough right behind me. It's, you know, let's see if we can do this.
After the huge adrenaline come down after beating Michael, was that game mentally tough?
No, because I had a day off. I had a fabulous day yesterday. And I get embarrassed when I mention Phil Taylor. I mean, I can probably Max like laughing his head off there, but he's given me so much good advice this week. And today, I mean, I must have been to the toilet 20 times because I've drank gallons of water, didn't go on the pier, didn't go for a walk or anything like that. He said, because what Phil's text said was, you need to save your energy for the match. And I've laid on there, I've watched Holmes Under the Hammer, I've watched Dickinson's Real Deal, I've done all that today, and I was super fresh when I got there. I drank loads of water. I didn't have a great deal to drink tonight. Yeah, and it's worked. And if I could lift that Phil Taylor trophy, because right this moment I'm daring to dream.
You say you're daring to dream. Lifting the Matchplay trophy, would that mean more to you than lifting lakeside? Is it a bigger achievement?
I don't think the first lakeside was just when I fell to that floor. I can't even begin to describe when I played Danny Knockers, and I fell to my knees because I dreamt of that moment a million times, Phil, and not once did I fall to my knees. It was pure euphoria. It was pure. It was just unbelievable, you know, that it was life-changing. So I'm not sure, I don't know. If I win the match play, I might think that for one day in my life I'm the best player in the world. So maybe it would be a better feeling, but it'll take something, Phil, to beat the first lakeside. Winning that game and beating Michael was better than my second lakeside and third lakeside. You know, I don't mind saying that, I mean, but the first one was amazing.
Semi-final is obviously Michael Smith. How much better do you think you're going to have to be on Saturday than you were this evening?
He's quick. I would rather be playing Dennis Priestley. I would rather be playing Justin Pipe. I would rather be playing Phil Taylor, because I prefer to play a slow player. Michael's quick, and my mentality at times is like, don't try and slow Michael down. And that's probably how stupid I really am. Yeah, I'll play my game. It's just the best stage in the world. The heat is just everything I love. I mean, the warmest and the hottest stage is just everything I want it to be, and it's just mega. I'm in the semi-final match play. Whether it's Michael Smith, Merv King, or anybody, I'm just having a whale of a time. And I want to say to every Super League player, every county player, just keep believing in yourself, because this guy who's 50 next year can still win a lakeside, can still come to the match play and have the crowd bizarrely totally on your side, and he could on Sunday be the Phil Taylor champion, and you know, just keep believing.
Overnight you've become the darling of the Winter Gardens. That must be amazing.
It's just, I can't get it. I don't understand it, Phil, and I wish I could give you an answer. You're the best at what you do, Phil. I love you to bits, but I cannot give an answer why they've taken to me. I think it's see an ordinary man who's living his dream. Thank you.
Glenn, the fans were singing "Walking in the Desert Wonderland," which is originally a Phil Taylor song, so that must have been an incredible feeling.
It's just I feel like throwing the first dart and then turning around and just saying, you know, I'm embarrassed at times. I'm such a big Phil Taylor fan. I've done some exhibitions with him, and I'm sat like as close to you with him, thinking, I can't believe he's and he likes me. He at times he sort of like, you know, is he okay? You know, can I trust him? And so to hear his song in my name was just it's an incredible experience, really incredible.
And you've beaten some of the PDC elite, obviously Adrian Pearce, James Wade. What different challenges will Michael Smith offer in the next round?
His pace, just as he's got more talent in his little finger than I've got in my whole body. But does he work as hard as me? Is he as determined as me? Does he want to win this title as much as me? You know, that's up to Michael, and he's just an amazing talent, and it'll be a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to play him in the semi-final.
Thank you very much.
If I don't mind, I want to talk about the game very quickly. So, Wade James win the first session 3-2. You then come back and absolutely storm it, and come back and win 12-3 in legs at one stage. And obviously, there's one session where you absolutely swept the board 5-0.
Yeah.
What changed from that first session? Because it seemed like there was a bit of an interesting game brewing at that point, but you just shut that down.
Unbelievably, I felt so great from the first leg, and I haven't come out the traps. I haven't won the bullseye backstage yet, and I haven't come out. I don't think I've won the first leg in any games. I know that like the 1%, 2% that I'll probably go away and think why. I just couldn't get my head around why he wasn't at his best, because he's had a fantastic season. He was the only major winner left in the field. It's pretty out of body experience. I've got so many people here cheering me on, and I'm stood there looking at James Wade's shoes that I've watched a million times on the TV, and I'm playing him and I'm beating him. It's pretty mad. It's pretty mad.
Just a couple more. Just talking about James Wade, obviously he made his final in every year with his World Matchplay back in 2006. It'd be nice to get emulating, maybe even one better.
I'm daring to dream now. That's the only answer I want to give every journalist, every person who loves a dance. I'm daring to dream right now, and when Susan went out today, and Dennis and Mac and Angie went out today, I laid in my bed, beautiful room, it's full of aircon, and I just laid and I dared to dream. I tried to play that game in my head a million times today, and I'm daring to dream.
Just one more. You talk about punching in style. To do tops for the match,
Yeah.
which had a 137, to see the crowd react like that, it must have just been incredible.
Somebody's done a 137 on the Euro Tour. A 137 for 47 years of my life. I would have gone treble 20, treble 19. Somebody has done a 137 in the past few months where they've gone treble 19 tops. So whoever that one, you know, I thank them, but it's just, yeah, I'm pretty. I'm not emotional against Michael. I'm not emotional now. I'm determined, and I want to win this title now. And I think it's time to be a little bit more bullish. It's time to not worry that James didn't play his best, and it's time to sort of say to people that I'm here to win it.
Regardless of that, you deserved it. Enjoy the day off, enjoy the semi-final.
Thank you.
Just a little bit about it's all said to you at the start of the year. You've achieved what you have done. The late said again, 2 PDC titles. It's qualifying for here and doing what you've done this week. What would you say?
I just snapped your hands off. Dennis, what a shame he's just walked away, Dennis, because, sorry Chris. Dennis said we've achieved everything by beating Lewis, and Michael, even if we lose today, go out and enjoy it. But we're still having the most amazing ride, and absolutely, to win a Pro Tour, I just snapped your hands off there. So you're looking at someone who's having just the most fantastic time right now.